Hello guys, welcome to another video. Of course, we are continuing Wings in Ruin. I'm on chapter 21. We're going to do 21 through 40 in this video, and then next week's video might be me finishing it, so stay tuned. If you don't remember what happened last week, basically it starts with Farah back in the spring court with Tamlin and Lucian and Ianth. They were getting Highburn and not their people, but like Jurian, I guess royal people, would that be the correct term? To come into the spring court and see what they had to offer, see if it was worth their bargain, and make room for everyone to move to the spring court for the war. And Farah, obviously she's not on their side. She's a little spy for Rysand, and their little mating bond keeps them connected. And so she's basically just giving him the rundown of what she can tell him, and he's responding when he can, but their little bond starts getting fainter and fainter. And on a little mission that they go on, Farah and Lucian realize that they have been poisoning, the people from Highburn have been poisoning them and weakening Farah's powers and Lucian's. And so Lucian and Farah escape together to the night court, and Lucian is so desperate to see Elaine. He still hasn't seen her yet, but I'm sure it's gonna happen in this book. And so Farah and Lucian are in the night court, and they basically have just been catching everyone up on everything. Farah is training again with both Cassian and Azriel. Azriel is trying to teach her how to fly, and Cassian's just helping her build strength and prepare to fight, because it's a war, she's gonna have to fight. And her and Rice are having a little romance, and they're talking about the war and what to do. And Farah brought up a proposal of getting the bone carver to become an ally for them. So that's where we left off, and I'm excited but also nervous and a little scared to see how exactly that turns out, because obviously it's gonna work out in some form, but I just feel like they're gonna have to give something up that they don't want to, and that is what scares me. So yeah, I think that's enough of an intro. I think I covered all the bases, like important stuff. So let's get into this video now. Farah is still having her nightmares. She just had a really, really brutal one with her sisters. And every time I read about one of her nightmares, it just makes me want to cry for her, because I just can't imagine. Like, she went through so much trauma in the first book, and she still isn't fully healed, and I honestly don't think anyone could fully heal from that, because that was a lot that she went through. And the fact that this is the first nightmare this whole book, I'd say it's progress, because in the last book she had quite a few. At least in the beginning she had quite a few. So I'd say she's definitely making progress, but obviously the nightmares are still there. They still can creep up. I don't know if she'll ever be able to fully get rid of them. She still clearly she still thinks about what happened in the mountain. It gets brought up kind of a lot, and I don't think she's ever gonna forget it, and I don't think she's ever gonna be able to fully get rid of the dreams, and it's kind of sad. So they're talking with the carver right now, And not only is he considered an old god, he is the Weaver's brother, which, if you don't remember the Weaver in the last book, Feyre stole a ring that was Ryson's, and yeah, she stole it from the Weaver and almost got caught. So yeah. And then he started talking about Nesta to Cassian. So I'm thinking my suspicions of them potentially being love interests is correct. But yeah, I'm starting chapter 3 now. They're still with the Carver, and we're either going to figure out if he's on their side, or I feel like he's gonna tease them, mess with them a lot before either denying or agreeing. I feel like it's just gonna be a lot of like messing with them before we get a final answer, but I'm really hoping that Feyre and Cassian can pull themselves together and say the right thing and get the Carver on their side. So yeah. So Keir is wanting Bryson to essentially give Feyre up to him for his own disgusting pleasure, and Rice apparently planned for something like that because he is telling them to bring him in. I don't know who him is yet, but I'm sure he is a very scary person or entity or something. Also, Nesta, they're starting to question on if she is death, because she took something from the cauldron, and no one knows what she took except for Nesta, obviously, but she's not gonna tell anyone. So yeah. Also, Elaine has moved from her bed to the library, which is, you know, it's progress. Progress is progress. So I'm proud of her for that. And Lucien, he is a very impatient man, but I guess he didn't do any harm, so I guess it's okay. But yeah, I think I might actually be enjoying this book more than the last book, which I'm really shocked to say that, but it's true. It has been a minute since I have updated you, so let me catch you up to speed. The meeting that they had at the Court of Nightmares, they brought Eris along, you know, Lucien's brother who attacked him and Feyre when they were headed to the Night Court. Yeah, he's there to try to get Keir to agree and be an ally. Did it work? Sure. Did it work the way they wanted? Not really, because now they have to kind of share Valeris with Keir. Who wants that? No one. Not me. I don't know. Mor might possibly kill her father before he even sets foot in Valeris, and if she does, Azriel and Cassian better back her up. That's all I'm gonna say about that. They think they had Elaine checked by a healer. I almost said doctor, they're called healers, and she said there's nothing wrong with her, but have her mate Lucien check the bond, see if he can feel anything different. He kind of did, but as soon as he like got to her side of the bond, she left because she felt it and it freaked her out. So is there anything wrong with Elaine? We don't know yet. Feyre is training still, and her flying skills are not getting any better, and Azriel said that she might not be able to fly by the time everything goes down, which is kind of sad, but you know, she's still gonna practice, she's gonna hope for the best, and maybe she won't even need to be able to fly, you know? I'm hoping. fingers crossed that this all works out. But they are getting ready for the meeting. They have yet to hear from spring, autumn, and summer, I think, were the ones. And then like the day, dawn, something quartz, winter, was that one? Winter. They said that they will go to the meeting, which is good. At least they have other high fae that are willing to at least listen to them. Hopefully this meeting works. I'm getting a little nervous because I feel like it's gonna be like a battle of the courts, and I don't know if the summer court is really going to team with the night court, considering that they have blood rubies and Tarquin wants them dead. I don't know, it might just be a me thing, but I really don't think he's gonna side with them. So Farah Nesta almost got caught by Hybern's little twins, and they ended up going in the basement of the library where the thing is. Still not really sure what it is in the basement, but Farah bargained with it so it would kill the twins, and now she has to send someone down there to talk with it. I don't know if I fully trust that it's just talking, but I guess we'll find out. Also, we have discovered that Elaine is a seer. So yeah, she gets visions and like can tell the future kind of. So that's cool. That is what was up with her, why everyone thought she was kind of crazy. She's not. The cauldron turned her into a seer. So that's pretty cool. We got some answers. Not a whole lot, but some. And yeah, that's cool. I'm excited to move forward. I think Elaine is definitely going to be a big part of winning this war. So yeah, it's gonna rain, so if you hear any thunder, my apologies, but I cannot control the weather. So they need to get the 6th queen, who is kind of hiding in the continent with the humans, and Lucian offered to go. And honestly, I feel like Lucian is definitely making up for the last book. He's redeeming himself. He's being okay. He's behaving. And this act of doing something for the Night Court, who he is supposed to despise, really, it's showing a little bit of character development. And I'm really enjoying this book. I think I might like this book more than the last book, which is shocking because a lot of people say that the second book is their favorite. And I don't know, I'm kind of thinking that I might like this one more. I don't know, it's definitely very much more focused on the story than anything, and like the plot, which I love. You know, a good book needs good plot, and it needs focus on the plot with little sprinkles of everything else. And I don't know, I just feel like this book is really well written, and not that the others weren't, it's just, I don't know, the plot, the story, like it's all clicking together really easily and like falling into place, and I don't know, it's nice. I'm enjoying it. It's super fun and just very easy for me to read, which, considering how big this book is, that says a lot, because usually big books intimidate me, but I still get through them, so yeah. Hybern attacked the Summer Court, and of course, Farah and Ryson and Moore and all of them went to help fight, because that's just who they are. They're just that kind. Like, even though the Summer Court has sent them blood rubies, they're still helping them, and I'm hoping that action of kindness is going to make Tarquin get rid of the blood rubies, or just like forget that he sent them and join their side. That's what I'm hoping. Will that happen? Probably not, actually. He might join them and be allies, but I don't know if he'll actually get rid of the blood rubies. But Feyre just killed a bunch of them, and she saw through Rice's mind what he was seeing through their bond, and he's killing a lot of people too, so they're clearly winning this battle, right? I think so. So I don't think Tarquin is going to join them for the meeting or to be an ally. He seems still pretty upset about what happened. They're also moving the meeting to 3 days from now, so that is really soon. Nervous for that, but we'll get there when we get there. Feyre and Rysand are going to the prison right now, most likely to talk to the Carver, try to get him on their side. The bravery of this girl, I don't think I could do that. Also Nesta definitely showing signs of at least caring for Cassian, because when he didn't show up, she was like, where is he? And like, she was showing signs of nervousness and worrying. So yeah, I think Nesta's got a little crush on Cassian, and I'm definitely picking up some at least future romance, if not current secret romance. I don't know, I'm following this lead. I think I'm gonna leave this video here. I just finished chapter 40. Nesta is starting to kind of ask Feyre why she's helping, and I feel like Nesta's gonna come through in the end when it counts. Also, the bone carver, Feyre and Rysand went to meet him, and Feyre just wanted to know if there was anything else she could do or give him instead of the mirror. He said no, so now she decided after the meeting she's going to try to get that mirror and give it to the bone carver, because they really need him on their side for this war. So they've come to the conclusion that they do not have another option, so they're just gonna do it. I feel like it's gonna be okay. I feel like in the end it's gonna be okay. I feel like Feyre might like temporarily kind of lose her mind a little bit, lose herself, but I feel like she's gonna get back to where she is, at least in some way. But yeah, so those are my final thoughts. I'm so enjoying it, and I'm over halfway now. I've still got like a big chunk to go. This is a big book. I don't know if next week will be the final video. I might split it up again, because this is a lot and I'm a slow reader. So you'll either get 1 or 2 more parts of this reading vlog series, I guess. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying this book so much. Comment down below your favorite part of this book if you've read it. If not, comment your favorite book. And don't forget to leave me a like and subscribe, because I know you watching this right there, you are not subscribed. So give me a subscribe and like, and I will see you guys next week with part 3 of A Court of Wings and Ruin. Bye!